Working with breakdowns in PataBid Quantify. So when you're working within breakdowns, you can add breakdowns in here. These were pulled out of a template here in this initial job setup, so you can organize it that way. We have several different means of bringing breakdowns in. So if you click on the plus button here, you can enter a new breakdown name in here. So for example, I could call this bid item 1 and save that. And that's going to go in under my bid form here. Now we can also bulk bring in items here. So if I click on the plus here, and let's say that I had a Excel breakdown, tender form, something of that nature, I can simply highlight all of the rows out of here with the descriptions for my breakdown. And then I can right click and paste them in here. And you'll see that it will break them up into individual lines of breakdown. And when I save that, it's going to go in under my bid form here. Now I have a number of pieces of takeoff in here right now within this estimate. So I can go through and reassign these to different breakdowns. So if I highlight this, right click on it, reassign it, I can come in here and say this is distribution, part of bid item 1, and reassign that. With the complete bid items in here, you can also reorder them. So you can click on this ellipsis here, and you can bring this together and reorder these. So if I wanted these to go in this order, something loosely alphabetical here, I can reorder those, save it, and it's going to be in that order now. So this is how we can organize and import our bid items and various different other breakdowns. You'll see this applies to all of the breakdowns in here. Going into closing, I'm going to select here the bid form, for example, and hit next. If you're changing breakdowns that have already been started, it will give you this notice on kind of how that works. And here we go. I'm in here and I have my 2 different bid items I can assign my crew to. However, when I come down to other items in here, so for example, my lighting, if I had some sort of lighting package here, I can see all of the bid items in that area. So it's going to automatically allocate items based on labor and material. But if I was going to put in a bid package here for lighting, I'm going to call this lot price, for example, and let's say that it was $5,000. Here we go. I can select the package I want to go with. I can clear all of the entries in here very quickly by using the clear all button. And then I can put the entirety of this package on, say, one particular row here, and then save this. And that's going to go into my estimate that way. This functions the same throughout all of the different categories here within my estimate. If I needed to assign, say, a project manager, and they were to go into one particular bucket, I can do that. And then put their hours in here. I can either use a formula to base those hours on, or I can just hand type in something. And there we go. That's in there now. So when I get to my final sale price, I can see the breakdown in whatever order I have configured it to be in, and I can see the entirety of that breakdown in here. So if there are items that have no associated price, I can see that very quickly. I can organize this by sorting this table here so that I can very quickly identify any potential misses or things that I need to take exception to in my estimate.